Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. Continuing the Metroid Prime Trilogy, we're on Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. We've made it to Sanctuary Fortress. And we're actually further into Sanctuary Fortress than I thought we'd make it in our first trip here. What we've done is we've stabilized the outer ring of the main gyro chamber. Every time it stutters like that, especially in Sanctuary Fortress, I anticipate a crash. So the whole point of doing this is so that you can walk around the outer ring to get to the other side. That's all that does for us. And now we can just open up this little half door thing. And now we never have to do that again, we can just walk through. So this elevator here takes us to the bottom of the room. We can't do anything down there right now. That takes us to a dead end that we cannot do anything with yet. So we take the elevator up. There's some debris here. This eventually would be a terminal where we can stabilize the inner ring of the main gyro chamber. Hello, my friend. There we go. So I just shoot the head off first, and then I wait in morph ball form for it to expose itself like that. Oh, well, that's interesting. So normally it won't just like randomly summon a new head. It looks like this one might actually be programmed specifically so that you have to kill the body first and then the head. I usually do head body. The two that I've killed so far in here, though, have been body head. So we don't have to do anything with this now, but I'm just going to unlock this so that we could go back if we ever really wanted to. So that just opens up a morph ball cannon that'll shoot us back up there if we wanted to backtrack. Which I don't. We just want to go to the temple. I really should focus on getting some more ammo. Alright, so these guys only appear in this room and in the boss fight. So I'm just going to scan one now. It's just the dark version of the quad droids, but they're exactly the same. Like, they might have a little more health, but they otherwise function exactly the same. So I'm just going to run away, because there's no reason to kill these. And we'll get the heck out of Dodge. We can also scan this. This is a component of an incomplete mechanoid. Design similarities exist between the incomplete unit and the rogue mechanoids of Luminoth design found throughout this area. So this is actually pieces of the Dark Temple boss when we get there. You can kind of see it in like they were building a second one in the light world or something. Anyway, I could use the dark ammo, so let's try to stock up a little bit. There we go. We've made it to the energy controller. Again, I always like to try to get to the energy controller as soon as possible. That's easy for me to say because I know where I need to go for everything. Anyone who's picking this game up for the first time, I'd encourage you to look around and get a sense of, you know, what dead ends where and what gear you might need to go different places. Subject has taken damage from a number of Luminoth weapon systems, most likely those used by rogue Luminoth combat drones. It took more than the Ing to defeat this warrior. Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May they serve you well. This used to be a great fortress, a safe haven for our people during the war. It also holds portals to the Ing Hive, the heart of their dark tribe. During the war, I built a number of mechanical sentinels to join me in battle. They were made to fight the Ing, and fight them they did. For a time. One by one, the Ing corrupted them. Now they attack with no mercy. Many went to Dark Ether with their Ing masters. Expect them when you are there in the Hive. The Ing like to use them as guards. The Ing will protect their home with great ferocity. In all of our battles, the Hive has never fallen. I've updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with cobalt holograms. Search the area is now open to you. If only I could join you, redeem my fallen honor in battle, but my time has passed. Good luck. Let the light of ether show you the way. Alright, so now we can scan blue holograms and doors. The only blue door that we've actually come across so far is in the temple itself, and then one back that leads to the map room. The Final Crusade. While our forces on Dark Ether fought desperate battles against the superior numbers, our best minds completed their work. The Energy Transfer Module, a device designed to recover our lost planetary energy, was ready at last. A force of our greatest warriors was assembled, each equipped with the best armor and weaponry available. We sent this brave cadre of fighters to invade the Sky Temple and seize the missing energy lying within. So I believe those are the key bearers. So unfortunately, the area that we're going to be coming up to here soon is one of the areas that I have found to be prone to crash. Hopefully it just doesn't happen. We'll see. There are new enemies in here. They're making those loud, irritating noises. Through vigilance and strength, we create peace. I can't quite scan any of them from here. We'll have an opportunity to get one later, though, so I'll make sure to do it. Let's get one of these little maintenance drones. A simple maintenance unit programmed to perform routine tasks. The unit functions well despite several decacycles of service. And they're not possessed. I guess the Ing just didn't want them. Or the maintenance drones are stronger than we know. Okay. This is the Spider Ball Guardian. You have to scan it before you go in there. It's purely a Morph Ball boss. It's like a puzzle boss. Spider Ball powered Darkling. Target uses Spider Ball power to cling to walls. It seems to have a connection to the energy system in the area. Overexposure to energy may disrupt it. This Darkling pill bug has absorbed the power of the Spider Ball. It can travel over magnetically charged surfaces at will. The creature seems to have a connection to the local energy system. Aggravating it may cause disruptions to the system. Okay. Well, you'll see what that means once we get in there. Again, I really hope that we don't get halfway through this fight and then have it crash. Or worse yet, we finish it and then have it crash while we're on our way back to a save station. So the trilogy having included Spring Ball actually makes this boss a little easier. Because again, you can jump up so much faster with the Spring Ball than having to wait for the Morph Ball. Struggling with this one. There we go. So you can see what happened is you damage it with Morph Ball bombs and force it into that green phase, which activates the bomb slot. When the bomb slot is activated, you have an opportunity then to redirect where the Guardian itself is going to travel. Oh, okay, it's definitely going to crash. See when it's doing this weird visual thing, it's going to crash. So I'll come back when we get back to the Spider Ball Guardian again. Okay, yeah. So I'm back. I had to go back through the temple and talk to the hologram projector and all that stuff, so, you know, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I think we got him at least once there. Perfect. Whoop, don't do it again. So again, the whole idea is you kind of put him into this green stunned phase, and then you hit the Morph Ball bomb, which changes where a certain platform is, which allows him then, now that he's moving quickly, to roll right into the electricity. So all the Morph Ball bomb slot does is move a little platform out of the way, in or out of the way. And that's what causes the boss to then roll mindlessly into the electricity. Another boost ball area. We're going to do it blind and see if maybe we can hit it once or twice. Ooh, don't freeze. We're good. Okay. Hit him once. Can't really follow up here, but that's okay. Oh, almost. Let's do it blind again. Ah, shit. Well. Oh, well. Back to phase 3. Let's see if we can make it. I had it crash another time off camera on this part before I even made it back to the furthest I've been. So, everybody hold your breath. I'm not entirely sure what triggers it. Let's just try to avoid having too many animations going at once. Like, let's bomb it and then not start boosting too early. Yeah, so that's fine. Like, this is a good time to do damage to it, but I just don't think we can afford to. We want to avoid risking a crash. Please, please. Okay, didn't quite activate it yet. We're doing okay. Still haven't technically activated it. There we go. Okay. So now we need to get back up to the top. These jut out. Stun him again just to get him out of our way. Okay. Okay. Phase 3 done, and there's a final room that has multiple pieces to it. Every time it stutters a little bit, I get a little nervous. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go. There we go. Here we go. This is like a little recharge area. I guess we just use the bombs. Okay, so this part seems maybe a little overwhelming, but it's really not too bad. The key is basically just to keep him stunned for as long as possible, and also be good with Spring Ball. So there are actually 3, and we have to activate multiple Morph Ball bomb slots in order to get him to eventually get where we need him to be. Whoop. Just stun him again, that's fine. Come on. Oh, got him, just in time. Now we have to go up to the second one. Before it's too late. It was a little too late. Actually, no, I think it'll work out. Up he goes. Now, guess what? We have to hit all 3 bomb slots. So we're probably going to have to refresh his stun over time. This will work out because he's actively going in the other direction. So again, that gives us a lot of time. So what I can do is hit him here again to refresh the stun. So you do really only have a limited amount of time. And come back down and refresh the stun. If you find yourself running short on time, I would just recommend every time you hit a new bomb slot, just refresh the stun. There we go. We did it. I mean, I had to get to this point 4 times. But we did it. Spider ball acquired. And that's a power bomb door. Yeah, so the next thing to go get is the power bomb generator. Unfortunately, the power bomb guardian is all the way down in Lower Torvus. It's not as bad as it seems, especially because when we come back, we'll have a better option. I will unlock a shortcut. But unfortunately, for now, we have to just hoof it back, all the way back to Temple Grounds, through the Great Temple, etc., etc. Okay, well now we have the spider ball, so we can go up through here. See Rook's Testament. Let this be the final testament of Warrior C. Rook. I have no more shells for my weapons. For the enemy, I have naught but the blade and fist. Let them come. They will wait in the works, hissing and slithering like beasts. Let them. When my war cry comes, there will be a dread, final reckoning. Come forth, hated enemy. Let there be an end. All right, and let's. Why don't we use this as an opportunity to refill on some ammunition real quick? Very nice. It's good enough. So this is the elevator we took in Dark Ether, but now we're coming through the other side from Light Ether. This is a Luminoth security sensor probe. The probe is active. Its transmissions are being monitored by numerous sources. Enemy forces may be using the probe to collect intelligence data. Eerie. Okay, so we're heading back down to the Hall of Combat Mastery. Shattered hope. None of the warriors sent to the Sky Temple returned. Our forces searched Dark Ether for them in vain. Of the energy transfer module, there was no sign. Though saddened, we set out to prepare another mission, to build another module, to try once more to save our dying world. And let's scan this, because now we have the spider ball. So we know that the Ing stole the transfer module, which is exactly how they gained access to all of the energy that they ended up stealing. So I'm going to go through and do another morph ball section. I don't care about fire, that's fine. And this is all for a missile expansion. You have to be you want to be pretty precise with your jumps here. Oh, I missed it. That's fine. We'll wait. It's obvious if you hit the lasers, they're just going to knock you back down. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, Spring Ball, it's me. It's you and me. Oh, let's go. We ride together, we die together, Spring Ball. After many crashes and toil, we beat the Spider Ball Guardian. Watch, it's going to crash before we get to the next save station. All that for a missile expansion, but that's fine. I had fun doing it, that's all that matters, right? Hop up here and out. Okay. So, these guys are locking the doors. Let's go ahead and scan them. Ing Smasher. There's a couple things we can do to kill these things. They're going to charge at us with a specific type of charged hand thing, and now he's stunned. So we get some charged dark shots in. If you let them finish their charge, what they end up doing is this. They do this ground pound. And it's frequent enough that it's surprisingly difficult to avoid. There we go. I assume when they're low enough health, they'll freeze. Unfortunately, there's another one. I really don't want to use too much ammo on these guys. But that's fine. We can get it back easily enough. Let's go ahead and do Super Missile. I don't think Charged Light Beam would be particularly effective against these, but I really couldn't be sure. So instead, like, we just let them charge up to us and then dodge out of the way. It's relatively easy to avoid. And that opens them up for Seeker Missiles. But then they start doing the Ground Pound, which can be pretty irritating and harder to avoid because it's frequent enough that it's hard to jump over each one subsequently. Anyway, we took those guys out. I'm just going to very quickly duck into Dark Ether to grab the Sky Key that we saw there when we came in there the first time, because it's literally in the room that the portal is in. And the reason for that is I don't plan on coming back to this room and taking this portal any other time until after we're done with the main boss of Sanctuary Fortress. So again, I'm just gonna dive in and do it now. I'm honestly fine just ignoring these guys. They can't get me if I'm in the wall. Alright, that's 1 of 3. And then we'll just go right back. Ah, not the goop. Alright. And we're back. And we can take this handy little shortcut now. So we just want to get back to the entrance of Sanctuary. We can get some items along the way. I've scanned these, right? Yep. This is one of those areas where, like, yeah, sure, they're dropping bombs, but I'm just gonna go. This room is full of res bits, and I am going to... There's an item we can get at the top of it, and the res bits will continually try to knock you off. So I'm going to kill them. So you saw the one at the top when we froze it. He was actually in the process of putting up a shield, so that'll block your missiles. So sometimes when you freeze them, you just want to go ahead and physically move around them, so that you can land a missile even when they're frozen. So again, the freezing doesn't happen instantaneously. And now that we've got the spider ball we can attach to these. These occasionally become electrified, so I'm just going to wait. So a cool little addition they added is in an interaction between the spider ball and the boost ball. You can see the boost ball allows you to just launch off the tracks. I think that's a really neat addition that they added. That's also why we killed the res bits in this room, because they... Oh, please don't. Okay. That's why they... I killed the res bits, because they could have knocked me off the spider ball tracks. Okay, so now we've got the map for the entirety of Sanctuary Fortress. That's always nice. Now, I don't want to do this, but let's go out of our way to use this save station. I would really be remiss if it crashed again and I had to redo the spider ball fight again. Yeah, Samus looking exasperated there and relieved is how I feel, because now I've locked into this recording that I have indeed finished the spider ball thing, and I don't have to worry about it again. We are going to have to go back there one more time for later, but hopefully it won't crash then. We'll see. Great. Thanks, Dark Samus. Now you're just being an asshole. So we gotta use our fancy new spider ball. I like the eerie Dark Samus ambient music that plays when she's nearby. Cool, we did it. Get me out of here. Just get me out of this nightmare. Take me back to Torvus Bog. At least... Well, actually, I don't think it's raining there anymore after we return the energy. Say, at least it'll only lag but not crash. I don't know. So there's really no good way for me to get back there. We just gotta go. We just gotta go through the temple grounds, up through the main temple. Alright, Boost Ball, you're killing me now. Getting stuck on these... Okay. Getting stuck on these little things. So again, our goal right now is just to get back up to the Great Temple. So we'll take the same way that we took to get up there at the very beginning of the game. Now, for the real challenge. Which way do we go in the main temple area to take the elevator to the correct side to Torvus Bog? We'll see. I think it's right. I'm like 90% sure it's right. But if I'm wrong, that would end up being kind of embarrassing. Hopefully not. I mean, it wouldn't be embarrassing. I don't think people would necessarily expect that I would just know that. Ow. This was the right way. If you reach the Harmony-class drones, you're going the right way. Once we get the power bombs, we don't need to take this Great Temple shortcut at all. We can just stay down in the temple grounds. But that doesn't even matter because there's going to be a newer and better way, a shinier way. Don't speak to me, Dark Pirates. Just don't speak to me. Oh, I'm boost balling him. I'm boost balling him. Oh, what a mess. I should have just stayed on foot. That was just silly, wasn't it? we take our little shortcut. Yes, give me that ammo. Alright, sort of a messy journey back to Torvus, but we've made it. Alright, we made it. Nope, nope. Shriek bats. Okay, so we just want to get back to the temple. That's all. Because we need to get to Lower Torvus. I feel like I'm falling a little bit behind on my ammo management, so maybe let's take some time as we go through to pick some extra up. Alright, let's just dive right down there. No point messing around. A blog. Oh, we can get some ammo refills on these little guys. Actually, our ammo is fine right now. I don't know why I'm talking about needing to restock on ammo. So now that we have the spider ball, this is one of those things where I feel like most players would not remember this is here. I definitely didn't when I was younger, simply because I've already pathed out the route that I wanted to take. I'm sure the in-game hint system would put you on the right path. Powerbomb Guardian. This is actually the last Guardian holding gear. Powerbomb dropping Darkling. Oh, holding stolen gear, I should say. Target can generate and fire high-yield explosives at will. Only massive kinetic damage will damage this enemy. This Darkling's Sporb has absorbed the ability to generate power bombs. It can fire these dangerous weapons instead of the venomous needles it normally shoots. The energies of the power bomb weapon have made it all but invulnerable. Tremendous kinetic damage will override the protective field, however. Okay, so another Morph Ball boss. So he's going to be shooting bombs at us constantly. The rate at which he shoots the bombs increases based on the number of Morph Ball bomb slots that you end up hitting. So I like to go around the room and hitting the ones that are farther away first. So what I'm going to do is like move slightly to the left to make him think that I'm going to the left, even though I'm not. Joke's on you, you dummy. But this boss is all about the bait and switch. If you're moving even slightly in the other direction, that's where he's going to shoot the bomb. So like this, again, see, like I make it look like I'm moving slightly to the right. We just kind of keep that charade up. So again, there are only 4 slots, and I go for the ones on the opposite side of the room first, because again, those are obviously the hardest ones to get to. But if you recognize how to bait his shots, again, you only have to barely be moving in a direction for him to think that you're going in that direction at a very frequent pace. Okay, I'll just wait. That's fine. I prefer not to get hit by a power bomb. And that's that. I like how the bridge just smashes him. I don't know why. It's a very satisfying end. Cool. So now we have power bombs, but we can only hold 2 at a time, so that's going to be very restrictive. I barely ever even use power bombs to kill enemies. It's mostly just to be able to open doors, so we just need to make sure that we stay relatively stocked up so that we can continue opening said doors and not having to worry about collecting power bombs. So now we have to get back to Sanctuary Fortress. So that's kind of painful. It's really not that bad, though. And I will show you. I will show you the way, my friends. So from down here... No. From down here, you purposefully fall. That was on purpose. It's part of the walkthrough. From down here, we want to go through the original door. We want to get back to that room with the rotating floor. Let's just ignore these dark blogs. I don't feel like dealing with their shenanigans today. So we've got the spider ball now. That's great. I'm going to drop... So we get a missile expansion and a new path. It's almost like someone designed this purposefully or something. I wonder where this elevator takes us. So we have a few more minutes to go to get back to our save station, so a little bit of a longer episode than usual, but I feel like this whole route just ties together so well. I am going to destroy these and hope for some power bombs. There we go. Keep in mind, you don't have to scan any pickups in this game for research, but you do have to scan the Galactic Federation bridge. Okay, so we're in like a whole new area of Sanctuary Fortress. It's not that far, though, from anywhere we've already been. Sanctuary Falls. Our battered forces gathered in the Sanctuary Fortress to prepare for the inevitable siege there. They didn't wait long. Wave after wave of Ing assaulted the greatest of our fortresses, with one goal in mind, to seize the energy there. The Ing turned the machines of Sanctuary against our warriors, and soon all was lost. The energy of Sanctuary was broken by the Ing. Only one energy controller remained on Ether. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this thing out because it's going to bother me as I try to get a missile upgrade. Whoop. I'm trying to boop it. Here it comes. There we go. Oh, that's the other one. Hi, and that's all that's left is the head. Does it have a shield up? I don't think it actually has a shield on right now. Okay, I just wanted to clear those out so that I could grab this missile upgrade. Whoop. All right, that's done. I'm gonna get one more upgrade that's slightly involved to get later. We're going to be coming back to this room several times. I realize there's a big drone in here that I need to scan. I will do it right before I fight it, though. Okay, don't worry about that. So this is the transit station. We're going to be juggling portals in here. I can't speak. We're going to be juggling portals in here for a little bit to grab an upgrade. This is a Dark Ing Smasher. Don't be fooled into thinking you have to kill it. We'll just run by it. It's the exact same as the normal Ing Smashers. I might have a little more health. Probably just want to use the light beam instead of the dark beam when it's exposed. I think this is the last one. Please don't crash while I'm going through the portal. Thank you. You can't skip this dimension transition scene. I think it functions as a loading screen, so that's why it's unskippable. Okay. There's our first power bomb expansion. Every little bit helps with the power bombs. Please. And then we can use the power bomb we just picked up, our fancy new power bomb, and look at where we are. Well, we don't need to fight this at all. So I'm going to jump down to the bottom. I'm not happy jumping down to save down here. I would have liked to make it all the way back to the main gyro chamber, but we're just a little too far for that right now. So why don't we just save here and we can end here for today. But if you're looking for optimal time pathing, don't drop down here. All right, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and stop for the day. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.